In this video, I'm going over where to go country dancing in Austin, Texas. Now, there's tons of places to go out dancing, so it's difficult to figure it out, but I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to feature 8 different locations in this video, as well as featuring some of the best bands to check out and go dancing to. And I'll put some info in the description below where you can find a list of places that feature dancing every single day, as well as places where you can find lessons for this particular style of dancing that you really only find in Austin, Texas. It's difficult or impossible to find in many other cities across Texas, and you might call it Texas swing or Texas two-step or Austin swing or hill country two-step or hill country swing. I don't know what it's called to be sure, but I can show you what it looks like here. So let's get this started with one of the most popular dancing venues in Austin. This is the White Horse. Located pretty close to downtown Austin, right along East 6th Street, and Tuesday is regarded as the best day to go. That's when everybody seems to agree that they're going to go out dancing at the White Horse, where they have a consistent lineup of people, where every Tuesday you're finding Devin Jake, Blake Whitmire, and the Mellows playing on the lineup. You can find music at the White Horse 7 nights of the week. I know I've been there for dancing on Sundays and Thursdays, and it gets super crowded on the weekends. Even on Thursdays it gets really crowded, so you'll often find that there's about the same amount of people there as on a Tuesday, but it's less of that dancing crowd who's there, more of a drinking crowd, and so they get a little bit sloppy on the dance floor on those Thursdays there at White Horse. And one of the bands here I caught on a day that wasn't a Tuesday was Johnny Dango and the Stinkin' Roses. Johnny Dango plays with Memphis Strange, and so he's really good and talented. You want to look out for him, and a lot of dancers were out there having a good time for his music. Next venue here is Sagebrush. This is one of my favorite places. It's great to just hang out at Sagebrush, and not only does the Sagebrush have 2 separate stages where they can play live music, they sell beer, but they also sell clothes there, so you can almost get everything you need in life. They just need to offer haircuts, and then they'll be all set. One of the really popular bands that I'm featuring here from Sagebrush is J.D. Clark. He's really talented, really fun. Lots of dancers come out, and dancers are a big fan of him. Another band picking up traction and popularity, and that I'm a big fan of, had a good time catching them, was the Sentimental family band there at Sagebrush. Okay, next up we're moving to Donn's Depot. This is a classic and historic place west of 6th Street in Austin. And Wednesday is the day when the dancing crowd begins to think of Donn's Depot and heading out there because Frank Cavitt and the Honky Tonk Doctors are playing. And they're super talented and fun, and they're always happy when a big old dancing crowd comes out. I don't know if you happened to be there on the night that I was there. It was quite memorable because towards the end of the night, about 100 people that were affiliated with the UT football team came in. They were wearing that UT orange, and all of the air inside began to smell like chicken wings. Next up is ABGB. This place has an older dancing crowd, pretty good sized floor, and a pretty good sized place there where you could grab your beer and grab a table, and generally there's quite a lot of people inside when I've been. And to align with that older crowd, there's also generally earlier times where you could catch shows here. So I think a lot of people can come here earlier in the day on their first stop of the night before hitting up one of the other places. For example, 4 p.m. on Sunday is a popular time where they feature artists who you could dance to. And I came to ABGB to see Warren Hood, and I was excited to finally catch him playing because I've seen his name popping all around Austin. Super talented guy with the violin and the mandolin and the guitar playing. So there was some dancing out there for him, and he's got a regular gig going on Wednesdays from 7 to 9 at ABGB. Next up is the historic Continental Club right there in South Congress.
beer that whitens your teeth. Also.
What a treat to see Dale Watson playing there. It's just something you gotta see as part of the Austin experience. This was a crowded night for Dale Watson, and they had a good collection of dancers out there during his show.
Lone Star beer attracts tequila. To prove I'm not doing some sort of trick, I'm gonna close my eyes. There we go. I don't know, see anything happen? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, look at that, I heard it.
And now one of my favorite places to be on a Saturday night in Texas, Sam's Town Point. This is a very cool and intimate bar. It's a hidden place. And what I love about it so much is how great the music of Ramsay Midwood is.
City rotten Alabama, you know she had a stammer, but she let you off the hook when you knew her in Atlanta. One last kiss, baby, one last bullet is a Mexican thug like a banger when you're ready. Then I go to church, feel me up at night, dream about the lady and the
Okay, now we're gonna go and visit some places that are outside of Austin, but the folks within Austin will talk about it, and they'll make some trips every now and then to these places. The first is Mercer Dancehall. It's a cool and nice looking place out there in the Driftwood and Dripping Springs area. Big old nice dance floor that they got there, and they have an older crowd, so it's kind of known that if you go, you kind of want to bring a couple. I went by myself, and I was pointed to some singles, which is what they call people who don't have a couple, and I guess who are dancing with multiple people. So that was me, and I found some singles to dance with, while Fingerpistol was playing. And finally, Commerce Hall. This is a new addition, a new thing that they got going on, and it's happening in Lockhart, which is the barbecue capital of Texas, according to the Texas legislature. But I was excited to see this and to check it out. They had a nice group of dancers there. I did see some people who came down from Austin to go here, and Jenny and the Corn Ponies were playing there, and I've seen them before and I really liked them. So that's another band that you want to keep on your radar and be sure to check out for some good dancing. Alright, so this is a little glimpse of the country dancing scene in Austin, and I posted other videos that give a glimpse of the dancing scene. So some of the things that are missing here might be featured in those other videos, and I'll put a description below. I got tons of videos about the Texas music scene and touring Texas on my YouTube channel. So check them out and subscribe and hit the bell button to stay tuned on my new posts. Let me know in the comments what else I should check out, and thanks for your support.